Tonight, a father is on trial for murder. You may remember the massive search for missing 9-year-old Christian Ferguson, who had special needs. Although authorities never found his body, Sarah Maki explains his father's case is still moving forward. Sarah joins us now with that.
Yeah, a lot of ground covered in today's proceedings, including the basic strategy from both sides of this case. And all of this playing out for a national audience, streaming both online and on some cable TV channels. Now, I want you to take a look at some of the video that we had from earlier today. Prosecutors say that they have witnesses who will testify that Dawan Ferguson has a history of neglecting his 9-year-old son, Christian, who was nonverbal, had mobility issues, and required a feeding tube. They imply that the boy's condition may have only worsened after funding for in-house nursing support expired about 3 months before his disappearance. The defense says that Dawan Ferguson was trying to take his son to the hospital when someone stole his car with the child inside. They say Christian had a large medical team required to report abuse and neglect, but they never did because they say Dawan was a good dad in a challenging medical situation.
Christian Ferguson has never been recovered. But the evidence that you will see this week will show to you that Christian Ferguson was never missing.
The state has a lot of innuendos, rumors, suggestions, and theories, but they don't actually have evidence of murder.
We heard from several members of the medical community and medical team today. One nurse testifying she would often come to the home and find Christian in dirty clothes and double-wrapped diapers, so much urine that it had run into his shoes. The defense used testimony of another nurse who said she didn't see those same issues, but she did talk to a doctor who said Christian was months overdue for his examination. Now, still to come are some witnesses, including Christian's younger sister, who was in the home last time that anybody saw him. We also are expecting to hear from investigators who have been working this case. Now, parties are due back in court at 8:45 tomorrow morning, but something that was not mentioned at all here is Dawan Ferguson's other case. He's now accused of sexually assaulting 2 minors, and he is set for trial on that in August. Reporting tonight, Sarah Maki, 5 on your side.